Good morning, everybody, and welcome back for your weekly energy forecast and oracle reading, where we can see what energy is here for us this week and how to navigate that energy. Okay, let's have a look and see what comes up for here. This week we have this one, sticks out. We have the Emperor. I'm sure we had this card last week too, in the beginning of the week. Anyway, so this card speaks about leadership, being in control, being in charge, being sovereign, remembering your own power. And with this, I hear the words, watch your words. Speak words of empowerment. Speak words that affirm the life that you want. Be mindful of the story you tell. Be mindful of the stories we tell our own selves even. Because our stories define us if we let it, if that makes sense. So it's like maybe we're stuck in the story of, poor me, this happened to me, I'm a victim of the past. We tend to put that story on repeat, which creates repetitive cycles in our lives. And I'm hearing the words, time to transcend. You are not what happened to you. You are not what happened to you. You can transform that and transmute that into wisdom and ultimately power. So now we can start saying things like, yes, I experienced this and this and this, but you know what? I survived. And this is how I survived. This is what I did, to become who I am now. And it's almost like a reflection time, like an acknowledgement of how far we've come, of what we've gotten through, and how we can now write a new story, okay? A new story that is affirming and life-affirming, really. Okay, let's get some elaboration on that. Let's have a look and see what the wisdom of the oracle has to say for us. In the beginning of this week, we have mending. Mending. This card speaks about healing. And as we heal, we become more empowered. So this follows on from what I just spoke about here, where we're changing our stories, we're healing ourselves. And as we heal ourselves, we heal the world, don't we? Everyone and everything benefits when we transcend what we've experienced and we start to heal. Everything. Healing is infectious, if that makes sense. It's when we heal one aspect of ourselves, or when we heal an area of our lives, that has a positive knock-on effect on everything else, because everything ultimately is linked. Okay, let's get some elaboration on that from the Ascended Masters. I haven't used this deck in forever. So let's see what comes up for the beginning of the week. Persistence. It's the god Lu. So this is about also empowerment. It's about taking charge, taking control, persisting. Keep your eye on the prize, I'm hearing Spirit say. Keep your eye on your goal, whatever your goal may be, right? Persist and persevere. Don't give up, because whatever it is that you're wanting to bring into your world, or whatever it is that you want to experience, you deserve it, right? You deserve it. So persist and persevere, and don't give up. Hearing Spirit say the fat lady hasn't sung. Okay. Let's see, what do we have for the middle of the week? What guidance is here? Oh, God. Okay, this card fell out. The Three of Swords, midweek, heartache, heartbreak. But with this, I hear the word repair. This is not something bad's going to happen in the middle of the week. This is repairing. But we cannot repair what we are not aware of. Okay? So in the middle of the week, you can expect your wounding to be triggered in some way. I'm hearing the same story comes around again, like a record. Here it comes again. And it's only coming up again to heal another layer of it, right? So this is mending and healing a broken heart. Okay, I'm asking, how do we heal this? Yes, it's acceptance. It is what it is. Yes, this happened. And I'm going to give that wound room to breathe, and room to heal, and room to mend. But I'm also hearing the words, allow yourself to be heard in this process. So whether you talk to a therapist or a good friend or somebody that can hold the space for you to express what is on your heart, then it allows your heart to heal and to repair. Yeah, and I'm also hearing don't compare. Don't compare yourself to others. Don't compare your hate, hey? Your heartache with other people's heartache. Everybody is unique and different. What is painful for one might not be painful for the other, and vice versa. This is not a comparison. So your story is unique and real to you. So allow your heart to heal in the middle of the week. But I'm also hearing the word tools. Find practical tools to help that process. Again, express yourself, talk to a friend, talk to a therapist, journal, write. They're saying there's such power in writing. So also they're saying transmute the pain. So your story could become a masterpiece. In other words, maybe you need to share your story on a platform if you so feel guided. As you tell your truth and share your story, it may help and inspire other people as a catalyst to change, right? This is very powerful, middle of the week. Okay, getting real, I'm hearing. Being open and honest and raw and real. Okay, let's get some elaboration from the wisdom of the oracle. What do we have? Serendipity, which is like the complete and absolute opposite. Okay. Okay, all right. Okay, I get it. All right. Here I'm hearing Spirit say, as we are healing here in the beginning and the middle of the week, as we're healing our hearts, as we are mending, the results for that healing will be almost instantaneous, right? Because Spirit is saying that it's like the universe is supportive of that the universe is supportive of us getting up, dusting ourselves off and saying, you know what, I'm not going to let this hurt, this pain, this heartache destroy me or dictate my life or determine how my life unfolds. I'm in charge of me. I'm choosing to heal now. And the universe is like going, yay! And then says, okay, well, let's reward you with something, if that makes sense. And the science behind that is when we tackle our hurts and our pains, it's like we're acknowledging ourselves. We're dealing with our own inner child and saying, okay, come, let me sit with you. Let me work through this pain. Let's listen to this pain. Let's give it room to breathe. Let's let it heal. And as we do that, that is us sort of sending out the vibration of, I am worthy of healing. I am worthy of being at my best. I am worthy of all that is good. And it's not the universe saying, oh, shame, let me just, bestow some goodness on you. No, the universe is not a fairy godmother, right? God creator is not a fairy godmother. Our vibration is what attracts what is good and what we need. So as we say yes to our healing, as we say yes to our sovereignty, as we say yes to wanting a better life and doing the healing to allow ourselves to have that, our vibration says, I deserve more. And the universe always says yes to your vibration, right? So as your vibration is saying, I'm healing, I'm getting better, I'm moving forward, we by default attract what our new belief system is. So that's why you can expect, I'm hearing the words instant, like miracles, instant, good, as a result of tackling what we've been burying and suppressing for so long, right? And once again, the universe does not do avoid very well. So as we release the hurt, release the pain, get rid of the hurt, we leave a nice big empty space to attract fulfillment of some kind, okay? Hearing Spirit say, let it go. Our pain, our story, our wound is not serving anymore. It's not serving, right? It's time to change the record, I'm hearing. Okay. All right. Let's get some elaboration here from the Ascended Masters. What guidance is here, please, for us for the middle of the week? This one, we have focus on your strengths. The god Apollo. Focus on your strengths. Again, this ties in so beautifully with the Emperor, right? Taking your power back, focusing on what is good about you. What is good about you? Do you have a beautiful, big, loving heart? Are you kind? Are you caring? What are your talents? What are your gifts? Focus on that, because once again, whatever we focus on, whatever we pay attention to only expands, right? Focus on your strengths and you'll realize more of your strengths as you work through the hurt, the pain, the suffering, and you release and let it go, so you have more room for your strengths to shine, if that makes sense. Okay, let's get some guidance here for Friday and the weekend. What guidance is here? What weather is here for us for the end of the week? We have the Four of Wands. This is so apt. This is a card of stability, security, celebration, strong foundations, building strong foundations. Now, if you look at this card, there's a desert, right? Nothing actually really grows in a desert. But these people have made themselves a nice little house there, and they're even having a big fat party in the middle of a desert. So when I tune into this, I get the energy of resilience. I get the energy of surviving what we thought would kill us, okay? That divorce, that loss, that heartache, the loss of the job, the whatever loss, whatever heartache, whatever pain has been there, has felt like a desert. But now we've gotten through that, we're moving through that, and we're building something new despite what we've been through. So I'm hearing Spirit say here, breaking free from limitation, because every single perceived limitation we have, whether it be a fear of poverty, a fear of abandonment, all those fears, they're all forms of limitation, and they're all born of trauma, right? They're all born of trauma. And as we are this week seemingly focusing on healing our traumas, right? So we get through that, and so we get to rebuild a new life, a new story, a new way of being. Powerful stuff. Awesome. Okay, let's see what guidance is here now from the Wisdom of the Oracle for the end of the week. Let's see. Just heard the song, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Yeah. Anyway, okay, now we have why. Okay, so when I tune into the energy of this, know your why. Okay. Why do you want what you want? What is your motivation? So in other words, at the end of the week, it's time for us to check in. What are our motivations? What is our why? Why do we want that particular job? Why do we want that particular relationship? Why do we want this or that or the other? Let's check in with our motivations and our intentions. Are they for our highest good? Right? In other words, we can't just want that specific job purely because it pays well and it's going to pay the bills. Not going to happen, okay? We can't have or want that specific kind of relationship because that person is hot, or because that person is going to fix all of our problems, or wrong motivation, okay? So let's check in with our intentions at the end of the week as we're rebuilding our new lives and our new reality for ourselves. Let's make sure our intentions are for what is for our highest good. And now here comes the changing the story again, okay? So let's say you want a new job because you want to feel happy, because you want to use all of your talent, and you want to earn well. That's a good motivation, okay? Let's say you want a new relationship. You want that relationship to share what you already have an abundance of. In other words, if you have an abundance of love, you have an abundance of caring, you have an abundance of joy in your life, and you would love to share that with another of the same vibration as you, that's a good intention. Okay? Do you see where I'm going? So let's check in with our motivation. Let's check in with our why. Why? Why do we want what we want? Is it from a place of fear, or is it from a place of being full already? Because knowing our why kind of strengthens our manifestation of what we want to create. Alrighty, let's get some elaboration on that from the Ascended Masters for the end of the week. What guidance is here? This one. Come out the closet. I cannot pronounce this goddess's name. Amaterasu. Okay. When I tune into the energy of this ties in with the knowing the why. Okay? Be authentic and be real. Come out the closet. Be true to yourself. Why do you want what you want? Right? Be honest, be open, be real, be honest with yourself. Take an honest self-inventory and check in, because when our stories, thank you, that's so good. Spirit is saying, when our stories change and we change our narrative, suddenly what we want out of life changes too. Okay? So, yeah, very, very interesting week here. It looks like very deep, very introspective, very healing week. Okay, let's see. Let's round off this week. Let's see what guidance is here for all of us from the Gateway of Light activation. It will sum up this week nicely for us. Let's see what guidance is here, please, for all of us this week. The Central Sun, abundance, downloads, regeneration, success. Okay, let's read the interpretation. Absolutely love this card. Now I just need to see, is it under C or T? Just please hold. Your call is very important. Okay, here you go. This card says, the great central sun is shining brightly in your life and upon your world. I've just been drawn to this card again. Look at his hair. It looks like the sun. The great central sun is shining brightly in your life and upon your world. This is a time to regenerate. Tiredness and old energy are being washed away. Old skins have been peeled off to reveal a sacred and more aligned you. This is an exciting time. Central sun energy is magnetic and all-powerful. All-powerful, stepping into our power this week. Opening you up to light and supporting you as you express your own light in this lifetime. New ideas, opportunities, and experiences come easily to you at this time. Like the sun kissing the perfectly ripe soil, the seeds you have planted are being encouraged to grow. Realize that in order to go beyond your horizon, it's important for you to welcome energetic exchanges. When you help others, you let yourself be helped in return. When you invest energy in projects, you let energy be invested in yourself. So that to me speaks of, again, it's integrity. It's about knowing your why. Why do I want this? Why do I want to experience this? Why? Is it in line with my integrity? Let me be real and let me be authentic with myself as I heal on this journey going forward. Well, there you have it. Interesting week this week. Very intense, peeling away the layers of old hurts and old pains so that we can become who we are truly meant to be and experience what we are really meant to experience in alignment with who we're becoming. So there you go. Thank you once again for being here and have an amazing week. Sending you all so much love. Bye.